I'm with Dale of Goodwill Industries, and we're in the Southeast Portland Superstore in the new merchandise area. And this store is huge, and I would get lost, so how do I navigate this store?
Oh, I do appreciate that. It is very big, and navigation is pretty easy. If you haven't been in a Goodwill store since your college days or high school,
right.
Because we have things by department, things are marked, we have them by size, by color, by type. We're in the housewares, and we have new goods throughout the store, so at least you could navigate a little easier that way.
Right. So it's not like a big jumble of, you got to
Not
dig through
anymore.
things.
The
Yeah.
Goodwill of the olds perhaps were, but not Goodwills of today. And what you might not know are the best times in which to shop during the week.
Right. What are the strategies?
Yeah, there are a lot of insiders tips I'd love to tell you. Thank you.
Okay.
I know you're a shopper, and we appreciate that.
I do.
Number one, the most often time that we get donations is on the weekend. So that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
Okay.
the best time to find your fullest store, no matter what neighborhood you're in, would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
So those are great days to shop. Now, there are also times of the year in which donors give us, just mountains of lovely, lovely stuff. Right now, we're coming up to a time, Labor Day. For some reason, we just get slammed with donations.
People
which
cleaning out the
is
garage,
great,
cleaning out
right?
the house.
Season is changing.
Okay.
Then closer to school time, when really there is a break in the season, we see fall. And August, fall, we see lots of donations. At the end of the year is our number one biggest time because we're trying to wave a hand at Uncle
Sure,
Sam, right?
sure.
We need that tax
That's
receipt.
right.
So we get, at the end of the year, our most valuable donations and our most donations.
I heard one of the biggest tips is that if you see it, put it in your cart. Because when you come back, it might be gone.
You know
Is that
what?
true?
That is so true.
Okay.
That is so true. And you can always put it back if you've changed your mind, but just store it in your cart because the things here are unique, and there are a lot of really smart shoppers who come back. They come back multiple times during the week, and they understand the ins and outs.
Okay.
You also need to look as you walk into the store. There's a tag of the week. The tag of the week, the color, indicates what is 50% off, and it's clothing. Clothing is the number one item we get. And to that point, there are 5 top things that we as consumers love to buy in the Pacific Northwest. Number 1 is clothing. Number 2 is housewares. I know that makes you happy.
Right.
Number 3, it rains a lot. DVDs, CDs, and books. Number 4 is electronics. Number 5 is shoes. So it's in those categories that you would find as a shopper, new or loyal, the most selection. So on your way to a department store, you might want to think of going to your neighborhood Goodwill and check us out first.
Okay. Well, speaking of housewares, I want to go take a look at some cooking stuff.
Awesome.
Can we go do that? Can
Absolutely.
you lead the way?
Yep.
All right. Dale, I found these just walking over here, and I'm definitely going to get these.
Oh, awesome.
You know, there's so many cooking things here, and I really love that. Are there certain Goodwills that are better for shopping for certain items?
Well, housewares, this is the biggest Goodwill store in Oregon, and it's in Southeast Portland off of Grand. So you'll find a lot of everything here, especially books. What you can do, because some Goodwills do absorb a flavor from the neighborhood in which they sit.
Right.
I would go to meetgoodwill.org, our website.
Okay.
You can look up the number of your store. It's quite easy to navigate, and give a call to the manager. They love questions like that because some stores get a lot of everything. Some stores get a lot of certain things.
Sure.
So you might as well enhance your trip by going to the store specifically in which you might find that treasure, like your shot glass.
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the great things about in the cooking area is a lot of times you'll find things that's maybe like, I don't really want to buy it because it's kind of expensive. I maybe only use it once, but you find it here, you get a great deal on it, and you know what? Maybe you use it once, and if you decide you don't want it, you can just donate it back
Donate
again.
it back and come in and shop. And absolutely, you might find a piece of your coffee pot that you needed for that coffee maker that they no longer make is here. You know, we get donations from the 1920s all on up. So it's fun to look and see and also remember maybe what you remember from your grandma's table, right?
Or
It's so fun.
or your parents, whoever. So if I don't want to donate it back, what are the options for returns?
We do have a return policy. 2 weeks with your receipt and tag on. You get an in-store credit, so that makes it handy. We take checks, we take credit cards. We're a regular retailer in that way.
They make it real easy for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thanks for sharing all these tips. I know that it's a large store and there's a lot of strategy here, and I really appreciate that. And it's not the Goodwill that you're probably thinking of in the past. Come down and see it for yourself. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.